Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the Lakers loss yesterday, 106 to 114 against the reigning champion team, the Denver Nuggets. And with this loss, the Lakers fell to a record 27-26 and cut a three-winning streak. With this loss, the Lakers have lost the seven consecutive games against the Denver Nuggets. Well, yesterday was a very emotive and special day because yesterday was revealed the Kobe stout outside the cryptoarena.com. This stout was the six Lakers player that received this kind of gift or prize, and this was a very emotional day because Kobe and it would have been a very great ending if the Lakers would have won yesterday, but they couldn't. Yesterday, the Lakers showed that they can compete against top teams. You can see why that this was a very close game. To be honest, I thought that the Lakers were going to lose by more than 10 points difference, but not they fight, and in the last second is when the Lakers played better. They tied the game in the last 2 minutes of the game, but unfortunately they couldn't close the game. Also, something important to mention here is that the Lakers didn't have the full team available because yesterday D'Angelo Russell didn't play, sorry, because he was injured for some problem in his ankle. Also, Vanderbilt is out for a minimum 3 more weeks. Gilbert Vincent didn't play yesterday because he has been injured since October. So I know that the Lakers lost yesterday, but if the Lakers can have all the players available, the Lakers could defeat any team. And also Max Christie was playing a very great game in the first half, but unfortunately in the second quarter he was injured and he got out. And something important here is that yesterday was the NBA trade deadline, and the Lakers didn't did any move. They didn't trade any for and off a player from the Lakers, and this is a very curious because I thought that the Lakers were gonna to make some move for the team, but it looked like that the front office and the head coach believe in this team, and they believe that they can compete and fight first compete and enter to the playoffs or play and compete in the playoffs. I don't know. I have my doubts about this, but also there is some important players left in the free agents that the Lakers can bring. But let's see. And also another rumor is that the Lakers didn't make any move in this NBA trade line because it looks like that in the summer they're gonna to bring better players. Let's see if this is gonna to happen. But let's see. This is another history for another day. So about the game, how I told you, the game was closer that what expected. But to be honest, the Denver Nuggets dominated the game. They showed that they are better team than the Lakers, but the Lakers already could have the game close. In the first quarter, the Denver Nuggets always had the lead of the game. Yes, the lead of the game, where they increased the lead. The game was always close between 2 to 4 point difference, but in the last minutes of the game of the quarter, the Denver Nuggets increased the lead, and the Lakers were trailing by 6 point difference, 23-26. In the second quarter, the game was the Denver Nuggets always had the lead of the game, where the difference was also between 2 to 12 points difference, where the Lakers were trying to reduce that gap, but later the Denver Nuggets increased that gap. And how I told you, the difference in the last in the difference in the when there was 3 or 2 minutes for playing the second quarter was between 2 to 6 point two. I thought it was a 4 point difference, but in the last 2 minutes, the Denver Nuggets increased that lead. They won against the quarter. They won the quarter 30-26 by 4 point difference, and they increased the leading 29-49. In the second half is when the Lakers play better in basketball because they improve his game, and they improve their game, and they are play a very great uh, great great game where I'll go, where it happened here the same that in the second quarter, where the difference was between 10 no by 8 to 10 to 12 point difference, and the Lakers could could won this game is when the Lakers play better, where they won this quarter 30-26 to 20, sorry, 30-26. They reduced the game to a 4 point difference. The Lakers were trailing 79 to 83 by 9 point. Yes, by 9. By 9 point. By 9. Wait a minute. No, the Lakers were trailing by 9 point difference, 74 to 83. Sorry, the Lakers in the first half, they were losing by, yes. And in the fourth quarter is when the Lakers play better, where in the first 8 minutes they improved the basketball level, where there was 2 minutes left in the game to finish. The Lakers tied the game, but in the close time the Lakers couldn't get the victory, because it's when the Denver Nuggets play better, because how I told you, the Lakers were always trying in the game, but when there was 2 minutes left to end the game, the Lakers tied the game, but the Lakers couldn't get the victory because Denver Nuggets played better in the clutch time, and the Lakers lost the game 106-114. About the statistics, the Lakers threw for a 46.1 percentage for field goal, and they allow a 48.5% by the Nuggets. The Lakers play a bad game in the three triples, because they score less than 10 points. The 10 triples they use score 8, and the Denver's score 14. Here was the difference to lose the game. And the Lakers, the good news is the Lakers won the paint 60-54. So, about the individual statistics, the Anthony Davis again was the best player in the game, where he scored 32 points. The second best scorer was LeBron James, that scored 25 points. And the third best was Austin Reeves, that made a double-double with 50 points and 10 assists. Reeves played a very bad game in the first half, but in the second half he improved his basketball level. And the fourth best scorer was Taurin Spriggs. Also, here's something important, is that, for example, you can see here Rui Hashimura played 38 minutes, but he just scored 2 points, so he was one of the reasons the Lakers lost that game. Also, I thought that the Anthony Reeves could, if he could have won or played a better basketball level in the first half, maybe he could have scored more than 20 points, and maybe the Lakers should have won the game, but it wasn't. And also, they need to improve better in basketball. And also, what I told you in the first minutes of the video podcast is that Matt Christensen was playing a very great game in the first half, but unfortunately he got injured, and maybe he could the game should have been different. So, what's next? The Lakers will play back-to-back games, where today the Lakers will receive the New Orleans Pelicans and the Crypto.com and 20:30 Eastern time. The Pelicans, they are one of the best team they are in the sixth play in the Western Conference with a record of 30-21, and the Lakers in this moment are in the ninth place with a record of 27-26. Remember that these two teams have played two games before this game, where in the first game was the NBA season semifinals, where the Lakers didn't have any problem, and they defeated and humiliated the Pelicans 133 to 89, and later the Lakers won that tournament. And in the last day of the last year, the Lakers unfortunately lost against the Pelicans 109 to 129, and the Pelicans took revenge for what happened in the NBA season semifinals. About this game, I thought that this wanted to be a very tough game because the Pelicans are playing a very great basketball. You can see here that they have four consecutive victories in the last games, but because the Lakers will play in home, and I think that the Angelo Russell is gonna to play back again, and how the Lakers play a great basketball yesterday. I thought that the Lakers will win this game by 1 or 5 point difference, and the Lakers will get the victory, and they will finish with a record of 2-1 in the week. So here's one opinion and analysts about what happened yesterday, where the Lakers lost 106 to 114 against the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers cut a 3 winning streak, and yesterday was revealing the Kobe statue, where it would have been a great ending if the Lakers won this game, but it wasn't. See you next video, Gibran.